All right, everybody, welcome back in to another episode of the Lesko Podcast. Joined by Brett Cable once again to talk Penn State football. Got some news tonight. Could be getting more good news on Thursday. Not sure yet. But we got Aidan Gibson. So, Brett, how's it going?
Yeah, good. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, so big sign, man. I think we're 8th right now in 247. So I don't think it really moves us up much. But, at the end of the day, this is a huge sign for us. Got him out of South Carolina. Came down to us and 4 other schools. Aidan Gibson, 4-star running back. 6. I think he is 6th in the state of South Carolina, 12th at his position. Nationally, he's 229, 4-star. So, just going through the signees here.
Did they update the rating?
Yeah, he's on 20. Okay. He's on 247.
Yeah. 5 4-stars now. Yeah.
5 4-stars.
We're in front of Penn State in 247.
In front of who?
Right now. We're in front of Ohio State and Miami. We're beating both of them.
Okay.
247. Yep.
Nice. Again, for a school who has pretty much made it clear that we're not going to be one of the big spenders in college football in terms of NIL and all that, I think we're doing pretty good. So, Stanley Montgomery, Kayjon Telfair, Landon Bloom, Aidan Gibson, Cooper Terwilliger, and those are our 5 4-stars. We've got, so we're 7. Now we're 7. So we moved up from 8 to 7, and we have 16 commits. So looking good. I mean, couldn't be happier about this sign, Brett, you and me. Lisa, what's up? Welcome back in. Good to see you. Lisa, are you from where are you from? Are you in Pennsylvania, or I think she told us this before, but I know Mark Gasser, he's down in Georgia, the Peach State. But yeah, Brett and I, we've been following this, watched it live. I was on the bike at the gym when I was watching it. I was clapping, and everyone was wondering why I was clapping. So yeah, this is, again, man, this is awesome because it's a 4-star running back. Penn State, they were getting a little bit of criticism for what they're doing with recruiting. And then they go out and get this kid. They've gotten Kayjon Telfair, Stanley Montgomery, Landon Bloom, Cooper Terwilliger. So that's a defensive lineman, a corner, a wide receiver, running back, and a tight end. So we're hitting different positions. Will Wood would be another, 4-star, right? 3 4-star, Will Wood.
Will Wood's a consensus 3-star, but he's a 4-star. By ESPN, they just rated him as a top 20 quarterback, which makes more sense. So, I mean, maybe the other guys will follow along and catch up with ESPN on this one, because ESPN actually had this one on the dot. I feel like usually they're a little bit behind, but on 3 and 247 have him way too low for what his abilities are as a quarterback. And if you watch the tape, it actually makes no sense for him to be ranked as low as he is. So,
George, thanks for the donation, man. Greatly appreciated, as always. Penn State, we are Penn State. I grew up in York. All right. Lisa. So, Brett, what do you think about this? Again, Brett and I have been watching this religiously. This is a huge sign. And, our guys that we talk to, we kind of, I guess, pretty much already knew last night that we were getting Aidan. It was like 100% lock, pretty much. We were getting him, but you never know. Guarantee you the coaching staff. I'm assuming the coaching staff was watching it. And he can say all he wants, but the coaching staff is still sitting on the edge of their seat. Be like, all right, let's hope he doesn't pick another hat. I don't know exactly what goes into that type of stuff, but 4-star running back, man, Aidan Gibson. He was kind of on the fence there a little bit, but he's pretty much been for us for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing Khalil Taylor is, pretty solid for us. Khalil Taylor, that's
Nice.
my guy. And then Will Wood, maybe Peter Bork. We'll see. Again, if Peter Bork goes to VT, it is what it is, man. It's a mistake.
There you go.
And our previous coach will take that as a huge win over us, and we could care less because we know it means nothing. He could get 7 Hall of Famers in recruiting, and it will mean nothing. So Fred and George donated. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Seriously. Really appreciate it. George and Fred, we're like in their billing statement every month at this point. They donate like $40 each a month. So we appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
All right, Brett, go ahead.
Thanks, guys.
You're the recruiting guy.
Yeah. Aidan Gibson, man, he's been on the radar for, in all actuality, with Penn State since January. So, I mean, this was a quick recruitment overall. Savon Huggins was at Boston College before he came to Penn State as a running back coach. Savon Huggins offered Aidan Gibson at Boston College. So that's where the relationship started. So that's how he kind of got this one done. Obviously, it took some fending off, and you wouldn't think that Rutgers would give Penn State a run for their money, but Rutgers was making him a main priority. Not that Penn State wasn't, obviously, but who else is Rutgers going to make a main priority? The 4-star running back, those aren't the type of guys that Rutgers typically gets. They've had really good running backs the last 10 years, actually, the last 5 years, but not when it comes to recruiting ranking wise, those were diamonds in the rough, guys who were under the radar. So what this came down to was the relationship. Aidan Gibson came to visit campus back in April. If you guys remember, the staff was fantastic with him and his family. His mom and his grandmother, I believe, were like the icing on the cake ones that Matt Campbell recruited him very hard as a head coach, which you don't see that too often, right? But they made Aidan Gibson a priority. And I mean, for a while now, we thought Penn State could get this one done. And it's funny because if you look at who Aidan Gibson is replacing, and this is where we do not the comparison talent-wise, but Kemont Spell was in the class, right? He decommits. Kemont Spell is a completely different running back. Kemont Spell's an elusive, very fast, open space guy. He can make things happen. But I actually think Aidan Gibson is the do-it-all bell cow, right? He's got all the talent and all the things you want in a running back when it comes to breaking tackles. If I want a guy to break tackles, I'm choosing Aidan Gibson. He's 6'1", 6'2". He's almost 6'2", 215 right now. He's a big kid. His balance for being as tall as he is really good when breaking tackles. He's got a nasty spin move on him. He moves really well. Doesn't have the top end speed that for a burner, but he can get faster. Look at Katron Allen. Katron Allen got much faster when he got to Penn State. He made tremendous strides. I still think Aidan Gibson's faster than Katron. I'm not saying this guy's slow, but this guy can catch it out of the backfield, do little slant routes out of the slot position. He's an overall back, man. His tape was fun to watch. Landon Tangwell said this is one of his favorite commits so far. So you don't take that lightly because Landon Tangwell breaks down film for a living. That's his job, right? So, I mean, one of his jobs. So shout out to Landon over there at the Film Network. Landon Film
Network.
Yeah, Tangwell. Yeah.
Tangwell Football Network, sorry.
Yeah. Is it football? Or is it film?
Yeah,
either way, sure. Yeah. Well, either way, he does a fantastic job over there. Yeah, it's one of those. We're happy to have Aidan in the fold, man. From South Carolina, he had 30 offers overall. So,
when I saw the blue, I knew it was Penn State. He had the white hat. And then so J-Don is like me. He watches old games. You talking Penn State games, J-Don? I watch old Penn State games religiously. Brett knows this. I was watching what was I watching? I was watching the Iowa whiteout game the other night when it was on CBS. It was the first one on CBS. No, Illinois. I think I was watching Illinois when we won 21-0. But yeah, Alexander from Oklahoma. Okay. So Singleton was fast. Allen was by far our best back. Yep. Reminds me a little bit of LJ. Yeah.
Yep.
One cut punching back. Yeah, the Courtney
Larry
Brown
Johnson.
short. Yeah.
He does
Courtney
have some
Brown
Larry
short
Johnson on him,
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, those are the games. Like I've watched that Arizona, that opener in '99 probably 500 times. Beat the living piss out of them. We were 4, they were 3, Brett. We beat them 41-0, I think was the final score. So LJ had a game LJ had a game. He was a freshman. That was a heck of an opener. And I forget the guy's name, but he said he was at that Penn State Arizona game. 41-7 they won. Yeah.
Nice.
And he said LeVar got hurt, and then he started walking out of the tunnel because no one knew if he was okay, and then everyone started cheering. He said he fell in love with college football during that moment. So, yeah, Chaffee Fields. Yeah, just we annihilated Arizona in '99, but should have won the national title that year, but lost the last 3. Watched the Arizona game today. Nice. Yeah, we were up 30 by halftime, and then dude, what was the quarterback's name? He pissed Joe off at the end of that half. He was yelling at him. You could hear him. Do you know how you know how loud you have to yell, Brett, in a large stadium to be heard by the camera? Like you have to be yelling pretty loud.
Oh yeah, you got it top of your lungs.
Yep. Jay Don will remember his name. Rashard Casey is who was pissing Joe. They had the backup quarterback in there before halftime, Brett. That's how bad we were beaten. 4 versus 3. The number 3 team, we had our backup quarterback in before halftime. That's how bad we were beating them.
That's bad.
And LeVar looked like a man amongst boys, dude. He did not look like a Division I linebacker that day. He looked like a Hall of Fame NFL linebacker. Dennis Northcutt, who played for the Browns for a long time, Trunk candidate, was a Heisman front runner. He wasn't after that game. He had like negative 10 yards. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah. Lisa, do you remember that game? But yeah, Aidan Gibson, man, who would you compare him to, Aidan Gibson?
I think he has like a little bit of Katron in him, like a little bit, but he's taller than Katron. He moves a little bit more swiftly. Katron's like got really good cuts, but there's something really smooth about Aidan Gibson. Like he's sneaky quick. He's very good at reading just reading gaps because he runs in a gap scheme offense, right? So he's very good at like just making guys miss, and he's just so good. Like all you have to do is watch him and see how smooth he is. Check this out. He gets hit.
I think
should have been tackled.
He reminds me of Journey Brown a little bit, honestly, Brett. That's my kind of comparison, even though that's kind of a bad comparison.
Yeah, it's just Journey Brown's a fast dude. Like he's just a different.
Yeah, Journey Brown was pure north and south.
Yeah, very fast. This guy is taller. This is a bigger. This dude's going to be huge in college.
Yeah, he really is kind of a mix between like Nick and Katron.
Yeah, if we're comparing him to Penn State backs, it's really hard to gauge who he reminds me of. I mean, he wears 32, so
he makes it look
easy.
I
mean, he wears number 32, so I mean, I don't know.
Who's 32?
There's been some good players at 32, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, Kajana Carter is the only one we need to mention.
That's what I mean. So yeah, I'm not saying
Curtis Enos was 39. LJ was 5.
He might have a little Kajana Carter in it. Maybe that's why he wears 32. I don't know. This dude's but like for where he's at, I just think he's a smart football player. Like he can make you miss. He's the best player on the field any given week that he's out there. Like check this out. Like you think he's gonna get tackled? Nope. I'm done.
I don't know if that'll get us demonetized, so I'm gonna take it down. But
A little bit probably will be fine, but yeah, he's I don't know who he reminds me of. He's just a swift, very smart running back. I like him a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a solid sign, man. Like it's a solid sign
Yep.
for us that we got him.
Yep.
Not only as a signee, but a sign of what they're doing.
He's a Penn
Again,
State guy.
like
Yeah.
yeah, again, Khalil Taylor is leaning towards us from what I've heard, and
Yeah.
Peter Bork's still on the table. Will Wood. So if we can get Khalil Taylor and Will Wood, and I say or Peter Bork, then
Yeah.
man, I mean, have them both on the same squad, have them battle it out. You can transfer out.
Yeah.
So that's the best position for Peter Bork at this point is Penn State. It is for Will Wood too, but yeah, it's just one of those things, man, where we're climbing. We're climbing.
Yep.
So
Aidan Gibson was a must get, I think, by the staff because we needed to
mhm.
find our number one running back. This guy, he's it. So he was a must get, and the staff made it happen.
And I think Aidan Gibson is one of those guys that's going to see some touches in his first year, honestly, because next year, okay, we're going to have, I think, James Peoples. We're going to have Cam. We're going to have Quentin if they come back. Carson will be gone, I think. So Aidan Gibson could get some touches for sure.
He's got the size already. Yeah, that's the thing.
But that's one thing that we have at Penn State is running back depth, which is really good. They did a really good, smart thing going out and getting James Peoples. He's an underrated guy to me. I think he's going to be really good. And we have yet to see what Quentin can do. Again, I think Quentin could win the Heisman Trophy someday. He's that good. I mean, he's got everything, Quentin Martin. He's been that way since high school. That's the way he is. So Aidan Gibson, big sign, and I'm excited about it. It's a huge move in the right direction, and we should be happy about it. We're 7 now. We moved up 1. We get Khalil Taylor, maybe we move up a little more, but we do think that we're going to end up with at least a top 15 class, if not 12 or 10. We'll see, but we're doing good. This new staff, again, they've been here almost 5 months, and almost 5 months, and we have a number 7 class. We just signed a 4-star running back. We have 5 4-stars, 16 commits. That's pretty good for a new staff, They're clearly established. Established, not reestablished. They're established.
Established, yeah. Which makes
no
sense.
program needs reestablished. It might need rebuilt, but it doesn't need reestablished. That makes no sense. So
I mean, if they want to sell those hoodies down at the boardwalk for $5 at one of the $5 stores, they can sell those. The Virginia Tech squad, but that's where they're going to get them sold. That's about it.
That's $4 too much. 12 15 isn't bad. The big difference is, I believe, the staff develops. That's the thing. Knock on wood, we don't have injuries, but if we do, we have a staff that's going to develop these guys now, truly, and I think we can know that we're going to be okay. Honestly, that's my opinion. So, no matter what, at the end of the day, if we, keep doing our thing, keep this train rolling. The recruiting train is not slowing down. It's going to keep going and going and going. And again, with the sign of Taylor, which in my opinion, we're going to get him. I'd be surprised at this point if he doesn't. It's really between us and Georgia. I don't think Jameer Dean flips. I know Georgia's going after him, but I don't think he flips. I think he stays with us. And then Aidan Gibson is with us now. So it's looking good, man. We have another running back. What's his name, Brett, that we're looking at?
It's a hard name to pronounce. It's Fukawama, I think is his name. Oda. His last name's Oda. Fukawama, Oda. Here, I put it in. I'll find it in 2 seconds. Give me a second.
All right.
Yeah, we have a crystal ball for him. Yeah, Oda. Yeah, his first name is Chukwuma Oda. So, like CHUKWMA. He's got some good offers. I sent it in the chat the other night, like Tennessee and some bigger schools offered him. So I think Miami offered him too. And listen, guys, we're at 16 commits now, so the staff's probably going to most of the time you're probably going to end at like 26, right? Like another 10 commits, but depending on how this goes, they might be closer to 28 or 30 because we just lost a lot of players to the portal. So they gotta fill it up, and they have to find out all the players who are seniors, right, who are leaving next year. So you got to bring in and keep filling it up. So they could get north of 30. You know what I mean? So we still got
Yeah,
plenty of guys left.
he's from Paramus. That's where Jabril Peppers is
Rams,
from.
yep, Rams, New
I went
Jersey,
to a
good
football
football there.
camp, Paramus, Jersey. Paramus Catholic. I went to a football camp there, quarterback camp, and it's a nice school. But Jabril Peppers, that's where he's from, Paramus. That's North Jersey. Nice area. So that'd be huge to get him too. Now that's the thing. Just because Will Wood and him are both 3-stars now doesn't mean they're not going to bump up to 4s. But again, at the end of the day, in my opinion, Brett, like we've talked about this, whether they're a 3 or a 4 or a 5, it doesn't mean anything. You know, we have a real
No, it
staff
doesn't
now.
matter.
So if they're a 3-star, they can be made into a 5. If they're a 5,
Right.
they could fall. You know, like
Well,
you know,
Chukwuemeka, he's only been rated by one site too. So like his rating is false right now. Like, yeah, he's a 3-star, but scroll down. Well, that's 247. It's not going to tell you. But if you go on 3, the rival site, only
mhm.
only 247 has rated him. Nobody else has touched him yet. So he could very well be a high 3-star by the end of it, or a 4-star. So, like I said, it doesn't matter. But the fact that he's only rated by one site, his national number, like he's number like 700, like that's not a real number because he
Mhm.
needs to be rated by other sites still. It'll level
Yeah.
out. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
He's a burner. Yep. He's a different running back. So it'd be a good 1-2 punch.
Yeah, they're picking quality players that that fit us. That's what they're doing. They have their own rating system. They're picking guys to fit us. So, like, let's compare it to okay. So Penn State under the previous coach signed Drew Aller, right? All right. We know this meant nothing. Unfortunately for Drew Aller, it meant nothing. When Penn State signs a 4-star, heck, even a 3-star, to me, that's more telling and exciting than the previous coach signing a 5. Penn State had, okay, so not this past year, but the year before that, 2024, we had Abdul Carter, we had DDS, we had, no, Chop wasn't on that team, right? No. We had
2023.
Drew Aller, we had Katron Allen, we had Nick Singleton, all right, we had Tyler Warren, and we couldn't beat Notre Dame. So under the previous coach, talent meant nothing. And the senior class of 2022 went 7-6. So when this staff hire or signs a 4 or a 3, to me, that's way more exciting. Anybody they sign really is way more exciting than the previous guy getting a 5. He had multiple 5-stars on that previous squad.
Yep.
And what happened? Now I know this is 2 different staffs. I'm just saying that. I mean, if we, who knows, man? They may not go after many 5-stars. I don't know, but if they need to, they will. But
They're after Sese. Yeah, they're after
I think
Sese.
I think one thing is clear: if you're just going for money and the NFL, then you're not going to fit with us. We're getting good quality guys, like Lisa said. McSorley was a star, 3-star, and Da was a 5. Yep. Mendoza wasn't even rated. Yep. They got a QB.
Mendoza looks good out there. Like at rookie camp, he looks good. So that's my team, the Raiders, dog. Let's go. With the black
Dude,
and white on.
we had Drew Aller running the RPO. That makes all the sense in the world.
Yep.
Did nothing with it. Yep. Signing Aller meant something on raw talent alone. We got deep into the playoffs. Yep. I see your point, but I feel like you're overstating it. Yeah. Yeah, talent got us deep, man, for sure. But what I'm saying is all that talent, I mean, dude, it's Notre Dame. Are you kidding me? We lost to Notre Dame. Like, that's a joke.
Mm.
That's
It's the
So
team that lost to Northern Illinois, which Penn State would never. So
2024 is 2024 is the pinnacle of what the previous coaches mantra was we can have all this talent, and what's it lead to? Losing to Notre Dame. So it sucks, but on a pick. Yep. Yeah, they barely beat us. Like Notre Dame acts like it's still their Super Bowl. They still talk to us in the comments about it.
and that play that Drew threw the pick, he's gonna get all the hate for it. But what a weak route class out of those routes that were ran by Amari Evans. That route was terrible, dude. Gave him no chance. There was zero chance. So it's it's 11-man football for a reason, guys.
Yeah, and
like that play, like one of our, I forget who it was, left guard, like completely whiffed. I forget who was playing left guard that game. That specific play, the pressure came right at Drew, and you know what I mean. So like, it's everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know this probably sounds dramatic, but Frankie Boy tried to little brother Marcus Freeman in their Orange Bowl press conference, and during that press conference, because I watched it. First of all, I was laughing because he was trying to little brother him. And I'm like, dude, this guy could beat you. And they did. He was trying to little brother him. And I thought, man, that guy is not a good representation of Penn State. That is what my thoughts were during that. And I'm not going to go off on a tangent. I'm just saying, like, this is a totally different staff. So the fact that we got Aidan Gibson, a 4-star, and he clearly fits us, which is why he's here. That's huge. So
yeah, really is.
But yeah, anything else, Brett, on the recruiting front?
I mean, we already kind of touched on it, but yeah, I mean, it's really down. The dominoes are falling, right? So we're gonna get another running back. If it's Chukwuma, I don't know how to pronounce it, guys. It's my bad. A lot of us probably will mess it up. Chukwuma
Odo.
Probably Chukwuma Odo. I mean, that's a cool name. We'll probably get him. Like the staff likes him. Check out his offer list, man. Scroll down.
Yeah.
He's got some. Auburn, right? Duke, Kentucky. He's got some really good offers. There's more down there too if you look at all of them. But yeah, he's got. I think Tennessee was on there. Like Miami,
Maryland, Miami.
Yeah,
Wisconsin. West Virginia.
Some ECU, really good teams, man. So
ECU.
You gotta look at the offer list, not the rating. That's what I look at. If the offer list is legit, the player's probably pretty good. So the dominoes are gonna fall for running back. And then the next thing up is we'll find out on the 14th if Peter Bork is coming home or if he's gonna go not be coached right at Virginia Tech or if he goes to Georgia. It's between those three schools, right? Probably between Virginia Tech and Georgia, just because we haven't been hearing that many good things about Intel coming to Penn State lately, because his agent wants a boatload of money for him, which I get, but Penn State, we're not it for you. Sorry, but we're going to spread the money out and pay players who are competing for starting positions now, and for players who are willing to work their tail off to get paid. I think that's what it comes down to. You shouldn't just be handed a bunch of money because other people want you. I get it. That's where we're at in college football, but until you prove something, right? Like you can have a great resume, but I'm not going to pay you until you work, right? Like, oh, this guy looks like a good person to hire for my job. I'm going to pay him a bunch of money because, he's got potential. What if he ends up falling flat? So I don't know. I'm getting down a rabbit hole now, but
do you think we could land him in Wood? Maybe. Yeah, we could land both. To me, yeah, we could land them both for sure.
We probably could land both, but yeah, I think we're both on the fence on we'll probably just land one of them, right? Because they're both from the same area. It's being a kid, 16, 17 years old, there's that pride that they want to be the main guy that the school takes and the number one quarterback. And a lot of people will shy away from competition because they want to just be named the starter. And I'm not saying that either one of those guys would do that, but it's a lot easier to go into a situation and be a position that you're the next guy up. You're getting paid the money for it. You have to be the next guy up. So I think we probably just land one. Listen, I like Will Wood and Peter Bork. I can't say I like one more than the other. I like them both. They're just different
Yeah.
quarterbacks. Yep.
And I just got some news, Brett.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Good
could be
news.
having another signee very, very soon, guys, from what I was told. So, yeah, man, we could go with both. We could get both. And if you're Khalil Taylor and they have Peter Bork and or Will Wood coming in, because Mansky most likely is going to be our starter next year. So we'll see.
Possibly, yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
just keep an eye
Carter
out.
Jones. Carter Jones is probably who you're talking. That's just who I'm guessing because Carter Jones, his girlfriend. I didn't even know this till yet. Carter Jones' girlfriend goes to Penn State, so that would make perfect sense for Carter Jones to join the fold. He's already predicted to come to Penn State. He's a top interior offensive lineman, 4-star consensus. I see him committing soon. Like I said, I don't know for sure that it's going to be us, but I have a good feeling that it will be. That's my guess on one of the next guys we're going to get. Probably Chukwama, Oda, and Carter Jones. Those are probably the next two that I could see committing to Penn State, other than one of the quarterbacks that we talked about.
So yeah. Carson, yeah, Jones. That's another one that I forgot about that we could possibly get. He's a 4-star guy, right?
Consensus 4 stars. Got really good offers. Yep. Nice.
Got some intel there. Carter Jones, like some of my PSU posts. Nice. So yeah, that's awesome. I mean, again, the recruiting train is not slowing down, guys. It's going to keep rolling here. Jones could be a possibility. Odo could be a possibility. Wood could be a possibility. Bork, Khalil Taylor. I mean, these are all possibilities, honestly. And I think Will Wood and Khalil Taylor will both come here. Maybe Peter Bork, maybe Odo, maybe Jones. We'll see. But this is all good news. So as Penn State fans, we should be excited. We should be happy. Even if you don't follow recruiting that much and you don't really know who we're talking about.
These are the next guys up.
Brett's talking. Yeah. More so I should say who Brett's talking about. But, yeah, these are the next guys. And, yeah, this class is going to be good, man. Like, it's going to be good.
Exciting. We're in a better position I think any of us thought we would be right now. So we got to finish strong, though. If we don't finish strong, we could drop some spots. I think we'll still be okay. But Penn State is in position to finish strong, so let's go do it. And Matt Campbell and the staff, I have all the confidence in the world that they'll get that done. We might miss on a guy or two that we thought we would get, right? Maybe Jameer Dean does flip. Hope he doesn't. Probably won't flip, but there's some diamonds in the rough that we already have that are going to rise. Jameer Dean's one of them. He should not be a 3-star receiver. Go watch his film. Dude's legit.
Yeah. If you want to play football, come to Penn State. That's it. If you want to play football, come to Penn State. That's what you're going to get.
Yep.
Rocky is about to. Oh, I thought you were getting Rocky.
I was good in football. Let's pick this up.
Brett went and got Tylenol and a football.
Yep. Definitely a random combination of things, but can't go wrong with either of them. So
that's what it's all about, man. The ball. That's what it's all about.
Yep. I wanted to get a Penn State ball, but they didn't have one, so
yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I don't know if I have a football close by or not. I don't think I do. I have one of my footballs from high school. That's what I have.
Yeah. The fresh football smell, though? Great.
Yeah. Well, the best football is not like a new football. It's one that's been worn down, thrown.
Yeah.
Like the one I have, it's like so broken down. It's like a pure football, dude.
Yeah.
It's pure football right there. So, like, they literally get mud from somewhere in like Tennessee and put it on MLB baseballs. And then they put it on NFL footballs. They put it through like this like brush thing, breaks it down. Like, it's crazy what they do to like new baseballs, new footballs, just to make them playable. It's kind of nuts what they do. Yeah, dude, they have like this mud from the side of this river in like Tennessee, and they
That's wild.
like rub it into MLB baseballs. Like, yeah, it's crazy, and they sell it. Like they sell it. I don't know how. It's like this special mud, and I don't even know how you lay claim to that mud, but they do, and they put it on baseballs. Probably make millions of dollars a year, just rubbing this stuff into baseballs and footballs. Like I think they use it for both. So, all right, guys. That's all we got.